What's going on, YouTube? We're back with another video, and before we even start the video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and make sure you comment down below and let me know what's your favorite car out this entire show or even favorite event. Now today we are at the M1 Concourse for Powerfest. Now there's a bunch of events going on right now. There's like drifting going on right now, but there's RC car racing, and I believe there's also a Burnout competition later. So I'm really excited to see all this stuff. Now this is something that is very interesting. I don't know what type of Mopar this is, but this thing is freaking Hellcat swap with a freaking tubular chassis. This thing is pretty neat. Actually, this is the Demon swap. If you look right here, it has the Demon blower on it. This thing is absolutely sick. Now this is one thing about Mopars that I always love, is that they always had some super crazy colors, and this Charger is also Hellcat swap, and this thing is freaking super clean. It even has the Demon wheels on it. This thing's probably worth a ton of money. Even the interior from the new, it got that new car smell with the Hurst shifter. This thing is amazing. So that's one thing I love about Mopars, is they always had crazy colors, and it even has the Hellcat logo on the back. And then what is this thing? This Magnum coming in. This thing looks crazy. And we got this really interesting Dodge Dakota right here, which has a turbo that's probably bigger than my freaking head. This thing is absolutely crazy, and for a truck it's probably fast as all hell. And then we have this, I believe it's a second gen Viper, and these things are starting to grow on me. Now my pockets don't run that deep to afford one, because this car probably is $100,000. But there's one thing that I watched on this video last night. In the headlight, they actually have fluid in the light, so blinker fluid is a real thing. But this thing looks absolutely amazing with the carbon fiber access from front to rear. Even this wing goes crazy. If I could ever have just an extra $100,000 sitting around, I probably would buy one of these right here. And we got this crazy looking ice cream truck. This thing looks absolutely sick. And it's freaking boosted, twin turbo. This thing is absolutely amazing. From the engine bay even to the way it looks. Now, would you look here? You know I'm a fan of Corvettes, but this Corvette right here looks absolutely freaking ridiculous with the parachute and the wheelie bars on the back. This thing is probably ready to run, I don't know, somewhere in the freaking 8s or 7s. Look at this thing, bro. Look at this motor. This thing is absolutely ridiculous for a Corvette. Oh my God. And look at this freaking thing. With the turbos like horns on the top of the car. This thing is crazy. And the turbos are actually freaking functional. I thought they were just there for looks. No, they're actually functional on the top of the car. And then we got one of the drift cars right over here, and this S14 is super freaking clean, and I really like the rev, but this thing was getting super sideways. And then in the back we got the brand new Hummer, and I think this e-tron was in the last video. And then we also got a Stingray Corvette. Now I think there's a Cars and Coffee, if I'm not mistaken. It probably already happened either last week or the week before that, but we're gonna try to like walk back around the other way, because there's also some crazy stuff over here. And then guys, take a look at this freaky thing. Look at the blower on this freaking motor right here. This thing is huge, so it's probably making some huge power. This truck goes absolutely crazy, and I really like how the top, this looks like it's carbon fiber, this little intake up here. This thing is freaking amazing. And I also have another one right over here next to it. They got the one in white and then also the one in black. $5 you spend gets you an entry. I like the black one a little bit better. But these blowers are absolutely crazy. A huge turbo sticking out the freaking hood right here. This thing looks absolutely amazing. And we got this freaking creation of a BMW right here that's twin turbo. This thing looks absolutely menacing. I mean, just look at this thing. And they got the bear in the freaking back seat. But this thing, I hope this thing's a part of the Burnout competition, because man, look at the size of these turbos. Guys, that is absolutely crazy, the size of those turbos in that BMW. And then outside the event center, guys, we got a couple of the M1 Concourse cars, which consist of some, looks like GR86s, some Mustangs, another GR86, and some Porsches. I know a couple of years ago, they may have had a couple of Vipers, but I do not know what they did with them. But man, this lineup is absolutely crazy. Now, I would probably go to the event center again for the fireworks, but every other event I want to be on the track. And then they also opened this gas station over here, and we're going to take a quick look at it. That thing sounds absolutely mean, but let me head over to this gas station right quick. Now, before we take a look at the gas station, let's take a quick look at one of the cars that's parked outside. Is this, I think this is a first or second generation Ford Focus RS. Now, you usually don't see these things like this generation. I probably seen maybe one or two in my entire life, but this thing is freaking crazy. And it damn near looks like a brand new car, and the fitment on this thing is freaking mint. And then you look on the inside, this interior goes crazy. The interior matches the exterior, which is absolutely crazy. I never thought that Ford would do something like this, but this car looks freaking amazing, and I wonder how it sounds. I never actually heard one running, but it probably sounds pretty great. If it has anti-lag, that's even better. But man, this thing looks absolutely amazing. But to the gas station, I think this gas station just opened maybe a couple days ago. I think they had the grand opening. I don't really know, but inside in one of these bays they have a Corvette, and this thing looks absolutely crazy. I don't know if you can pick that up.
I'll open up the front door for you.
Oh, thank you. This place pretty. What did y'all open? What?
Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, Wednesday we had the grand opening.
All right.
It's the Performance Center for Freakonomics Corporation.
All right.
Down in Rochester.
But guys, I didn't know that was the actual like performance center. I thought it was just a gas station. But it looks absolutely amazing in there, and it's absolutely a crazy thing to have on a track. And I know that guy's gonna stay busy with all the work that they give him at the track. Now, you know, it looks like it's gonna freaking rain out here or something. I don't really know. It wasn't in the forecast or anything. Let me check real quick. Like right now, it just says it's supposed to be cloudy, but there is a chance of rain. Well, not now. It's supposed to be a chance of rain, like a 30% chance of rain at freaking 6 o'clock. But hopefully it doesn't rain, because I just cleaned the car. And I swear, every time I clean the Corvette, it rains immediately and I have to clean it again, which is not so freaking fun. And then guys, we have these two boosted Camaros right here. We have one right here and one over here. And this thing is probably ready to party. I mean, look at the size of this turbo. That thing's like the freaking size of my hand. Then we have another one right over here. Now, when I rebuild my Subaru, I do want to LS swap it, and I kind of want to go with a single turbo setup like those. So I'm definitely going to need like either I do the custom welding myself, or I go to somebody else and get my headers like welded together, fabbed up so I can put a turbo on them. But I am no longer going with the EJ. You got to go with the LS, because LSs are just reliable, bro. My EJ motor, I think this would be my third motor. I'm done buying Subaru motors. I just can't do it anymore. It was fun, the rumble's nice, but freaking the reliability is freaking poor. Yes, look at this thing, man. This thing is beautiful. Oh no, it's a single turbo. But look at the size of this turbo. And I like the We the People freaking, like, I don't know what you call that, livery on it, or what do you call that, like hydro dipped or whatever? I don't really know. They even have it on the valve covers of their motor. This thing is absolutely crazy. And we also have another GS right here. This thing is really clean. And then a Fox body. I like how the Fox body, it's the block and the heads, well, the block and the freaking valve covers are matched to the car. That's pretty cool. This is the LS3. It looks like one. But look how this can just fit into here. Now, I know my Subaru isn't this wide, but I'm pretty sure I could fit an LS3 in my car too. We also have a boosted Nova right here. Now, this thing is freaking clean. I mean, bro, just look at this thing. With the skinnies in the front. this thing is ready to run. And look at this interesting. I like the paint job on this thing right here. This is absolutely amazing with the exhaust pipe coming out the side. To the drifting event was kind of just announced. I thought the BMW won because the 240 spun out, but apparently not. The 240 won the whole thing. Now, if you guys didn't know, they were giving away $5,000 to the winner of each event. So you have the drift racing. Well, I wouldn't call it racing. The drifting, you win $5,000. You got the RC like drag racing over here that goes down this little strip. That person wins $5,000, and then the winner to the freaking Burnout competition also win $5,000, which I think that's pretty cool that they're giving away some money. I mean, it was pretty expensive to enter, but hey, if you win $5 grand, that's an extra $5 grand in your pocket. Then we got the good old Corvette right here. And I did detail the car today, but as always, when you're driving, those freaking bug splatters always strike. And I swear, every time that I'm driving, bro, like, no matter where I am, I get those bug splatters. And then we have this Cadillac Fleetwood, which looks turboed. And this thing is freaking immaculate. I mean, bro, on bags too. Look at this thing on the side. Looks absolutely amazing. That was pretty good. They were almost bumping doors right there. It's absolutely crazy with the paint matched freaking turbo. This thing is crazy, and this guy, as you can tell from the back, likes to party. I like this guy right here. Thing right here. I mean, these turbos are in the craziest spot I've ever seen in my entire life at the top of the truck. This Magnum right here with this freaking ported polished blower on it. This thing looks amazing. I like how this thing looks, and then they deleted the rear windows, because you know usually on the Magnum there'd be a window like right there, but this thing looks freaking amazing. You got the big fuel tank in the back. Now I need one of these in my Subaru because my fuel tank is starting to rust out. And speaking of Subarus,
we open up this one. I want to see what's in that.
And speaking of Subarus, we got one right here. Now mine is nowhere near clean as this freaking thing. Now this is a blob eye. Now, the one thing I do miss about my Subaru is the all-wheel drive and the freaking Subaru rumble. But, I mean, the Corvette massively overpowers my Subaru, but I really do miss it. And we are going to start a build series on it very soon. I am acquiring all the parts. I got to buy a LS short block, and then we'll go from there. Now, guys, take a quick look at this thing. This thing is absolutely crazy. With a freaking, I don't even know what you would call this, a construction diesel motor. This thing is absolutely amazing, and it's on bags, as you can see right here. Now he took this on the Power Tour. This must have been a hell of a drive in 2018 to drive this in the Power Tour. Because I know the Power Tour goes from where? Michigan down to, I think it's like Atlanta or past Atlanta. But to drive that thing on there, that would have been absolutely, probably the most uncomfortable thing ever. But it looks absolutely ridiculous. Another truck right here, and I believe this is the truck with the 6-liter in it, or maybe an LS2. But LS2 was definitely a 6-liter. But this turbo is freaking huge. I mean, bro, this turbo is about the size of my freaking head. I mean, I want to try to fit one of these, especially this motor, the 6.0, try to fit it into my Subaru with a freaking single turbo setup. Might be impossible, but I mean, we're going to try it. The motor does look pretty small as it is. I mean, the LS engines are really compact, but this truck is absolutely crazy. It's even on the big slicky boys. And it has a parachute in the back. This thing is absolutely crazy. And look at the plate, freaking America. Now this thing right here would probably be the only reason I come to Roadkill nights. I'm thinking about it because the ticket is $25. Now it's not like I can cruise down there in the Corvette. I kind of got to bring the Prius, but I mean, hey, bringing the Prius is absolutely fine because that means I can park anywhere I want and I don't have to worry about my freaking car. And what would you freaking know? It's freaking Chuck Liddell over here. I did not know Chuck Liddell was going to be popping up to this freaking meet. That's absolutely crazy. And there goes that Hellcat swapped old school Charger, which is absolutely crazy. Now, like I was saying to my mother, if I was to build a drift car, I would definitely build a freaking C5 as a drift car. I wonder how people are freaking getting rides. 'Cause I might head over there if they're giving out rides. I mean, my head may be a little too big to fit in one of those helmets, but we will definitely see. Another C5. This thing sounds absolutely crazy. How much is a freaking angle kit on a C5? That BMW just went absolutely freaking crazy. How about over there is that crazy BMW? Look at this thing go. We got a C5 over here. Maybe I need to get out there, huh? Just plow over every single damn near one of the freaking barriers over there. That thing was absolutely sick. Now the rain kind of stopped, but it's still like it might rain again, and hopefully it doesn't rain again like it was just raining, because I do want to see the Burnout competition. But as you guys can hear in the background, yeah, there are still people drifting out here on the water. Because, you know, I guarantee the rain probably makes it a little easier to drift, but I don't really know. Because there have been a couple people that have been spinning out. BMW M2 right here that just pulled up. I didn't see it recently. Then we have a 1LE Camaro. This Camaro is one of my favorite Camaros of all time. Hellcat Durango. I made a video, I believe, at the Autorama a long time ago, and this Hellcat Durango is absolutely crazy under the hood. That thing sounded absolutely crazy. It'd bust your eardrums if it kept going, I'm not gonna lie. Now look at this freaking Audi. I mean, holy crap, this is how I would imagine if I tried to stuff a V8 in my Subaru, how far I would poke out. But this thing looks absolutely ridiculous, but it's cool at the same time because it's V8 and it's Audi. I don't know if the all-wheel drive still retained, and then they have a Grom right behind it. It's absolutely sick. But this thing, probably a lot of fabrication work done in this car right here.
Remember, it doesn't take as much fuel.
Currently, we are waiting for the Burnout competition to start. They said it should start in around 15 minutes, but they're drying off, as you can see over there on the machine, they're drying off the pavement right now. So we're waiting for the Burnout competition. Now there is $5,000 on the line. If you do win the Burnout competition, you do win $5,000, and I think that's pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Bailey trying to get his brand new Durango sorted out.
Now this is one of my mom's favorite cars, and she's somewhere over there, so I know she's probably going to stand up to watch this right here. If I pop one, I might as well pop the other one. He just popped both of his tires. He just went absolutely crazy. And he still might keep going. Somebody just had a freaking crash. It wouldn't be a Mustang if he didn't slam into a wall or a crowd. Alright guys, they're about to start doing the burnouts again. Now this is round 2. Now they said they have more interesting cars in round 2 than they did round 1. Because there was like a Ford Ranger and a couple of trucks out there. I mean, hey, they did their thing. You know, they're trying to compete for $5,000. But I can see this one truck that's out here that has a massive blower on it. And I know he's probably going to shred some tires. So hopefully I can get some of this. And I might go back where my mom's sitting at. I really don't know. Because I am a little thirsty and I got to check on my mom to see how she's doing. But this is a pretty good event. And I know this video is going to be a pain in the ass to edit. Because it's going to be so long. Like I think the Dream Cruise last year all together was a 59-minute video. This might be a little bit longer than that, because usually my videos when I edit them, they're usually like 20, 30, 40 minutes long to edit down. But this one I know is going to be all day because I was here all day. But if you're still watching at this point, make sure you smash this like button, make sure you smash the subscribe button, and put me in that algorithm so we can grow the channel. You know, because I do want to hit 100,000 subscribers eventually. I know it's nowhere close right now, but we're going to hit it one day.
and gentlemen. Here goes Carl.
Put it against the wall. Oh, he done put it against the wall. He busted both of his tires out. Now that's the way you do it. I see why he's the champion of last year. He did a pretty good job, but there's a little weight out here, so you can't really see where he's going. But that was one of the best burnouts yet. I'm not gonna lie, right now it looks like it's about to rain again, because these clouds are getting a lot closer and the lightning keeps going off. This looks absolutely crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna make for some fire-ass TikTok content. So if you're not already, make sure you follow me on TikTok. You know, if you're watching still, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I don't think he has a lot of brakes. There's a freaking tornado watch on the way, so I guess everybody's heading to their cars to leave. They told us to go into an event center. I'm going to check in with my mom real quick and see what we should do. Because I don't really think driving into a tornado might not be the smartest option. But we're going to see. Hold on, give me a second. Well, we're back at home. The event got cut short because there was a tornado warning. People thought the same thing I thought once I heard the announcer say there was a tornado warning. If my car gets flipped at the track, I'm cooked. Right? So everybody packed up and we got out of there. But I think that was a pretty good event. I'll definitely be going next year. And I might be heading out to Roadkill Nights tomorrow. I don't know. I got to buy me a ticket. But hey, if you're still watching at this point, man, I appreciate you for watching the whole video. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. And make sure you bang the like button. It'd be greatly appreciated. But this will probably be the end of the video, guys. And we'll catch you in the next one.